Okay, so in number 11, the problem gives you the number of grams of ammonia you have to start the chemical reaction. And the problem wants to know how many moles of oxygen are required as well as how many grams of oxygen are required. So ammonia is our A. So in our base formula, I've gone through, and wherever I see the letter A, I've written the formula for ammonia so that it makes it easier to know what stuff I'm putting into my formula. And next I have oxygen, which is what I'm looking for. So wherever I see the letter B, I'm putting oxygen. Okay? Any questions about that part so far? Everybody understood why I wrote the formulas where I did? Right? Everybody's good? Okay, so now I'm going to start with the mass given of the ammonia. And now I'm going to figure out how many moles of oxygen are going to be required for the reaction. And right here is where I find the moles of oxygen. So I'm going to start and fill in my picket fence, as we call it. 1 mole. The molar mass of ammonia is over here, and you can see how we calculated it. It's 17.04 grams. All right? Right here where you have the question marks, we're talking about the mole ratio, or the number of moles from the balanced chemical reaction. I've circled them in red here. So for 4 moles of ammonia, 5 moles of oxygen are required. So we're going to put that information in. And now, if I stop and I take 56.8 and divide it by 17.04, multiply by 5 and divide by 4, that's going to give me my moles of oxygen. And so how many moles of oxygen is that, those of you that have a calculator? Take the 56.8 divided by 17.04 times 5 and divided by 4. How many moles of oxygen is that? Let's not all say it at once. Hello? Who did that? Moles of oxygen? Huh? 4.16? All right, 4.16 moles of oxygen, okay, per someone in the class. Okay. Okay. So now we have the moles of oxygen. We stopped right here in our calculation. The question also asked us how many grams that was. So in order to find the grams, I can simply do this last step of taking my moles and multiplying it by the molar mass of oxygen. So I'm going to erase this for a second, now that I have that answer. And I'm going to continue the picket fence. It's 32 is the molar mass of oxygen over 1 mole. Now, if I stop here, now I can tell you how many grams of oxygen are required. So again, 56.8 divided by 17.04 times 5 divided by 4 times 32 will give me the grams of oxygen. So how many grams of oxygen is that? 133 point what? 0.3. And I think it was 333 repeated. Okay? Any questions about that? Okay, expect to see a problem like this on the quiz tomorrow where you have to calculate both the moles and grams of a required piece of material from a balanced chemical reaction. Okay? Thank you.